Hello, this is Steve Marcus, an official examiner of the Trinity and Cambridge and TOEFL exams here in Spain. I'm one of the people who decides who passes and fails on speaking and writing, while listening and reading is controlled, or both are controlled by computers because they're multiple choice. If your students are preparing B2 level at Trinity or Cambridge, or even TOEFL, make sure they have the 5 ingredients that are necessary in order to pass. Remember, if your student fails, it's not the opinion of an examiner. It's because your student didn't know what to put on the table. And if your student passes, again, it's not the opinion of an examiner. It's because your student, on purpose or by accident, put on the table what the examiner wants. So what does the examiner want exactly in level B2 or IC2? Conditional 3 is very important. Not conditional 2, but conditional 3. Phrasal verbs, idioms, passive voice, and the subjunctive. And now those are the 5 things, okay? Conditional 3 is something like, if we're talking about electronic books and the advantages, your student might write or say, if my grandparents had had electronic books, maybe they would have enjoyed reading more. An idiom might be, with electronic books, we kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and talk about the advantages. A phrasal verb might be, we shouldn't give up the advantages of regular books. They're quite interesting and useful if you're going camping when there's no electricity. We shouldn't give up the advantages. Give up is a phrasal verb. Subjunctive. It's important that I be honest with you. I'm a big fan of electronic books. And of course, finally, we go into the passive voice. It is said that in the future, all children will use electronic books. It is said that, se dice que, or you could also say, instead of saying, many people have electronic books have been bought by many people, or electronic books are used by many people. Electronic books are read by many people. That's a very elegant way of speaking, and most people can't do that, especially foreigners. If you want your student to pass B2, you should learn what we are looking for. We are the examiners. We decide who passes and fail. Trinity, Cambridge, TOEFL. Okay? If you know what we want, now you understand how to prepare your students. They don't have to speak elegantly. They don't have to have a super fluent or fast level or a great accent. They will pass if they put on the table 4 of the 5 things I've mentioned. Conditional 3, phrasal verbs, idioms, passive voice, subjunctive. They will fail, even if they speak perfectly, if they don't put 3 or 4 of these 5 on the table. We have to fail them. So now you know, I'm Steve Marcus, one of the official examiners in Spain who decides who passes and fails the Trinity, Cambridge, and the TOEFL exams. And I also prepare people to pass those exams in the Academy Ingles Garantizado in Murcia, Spain. We also offer classes by Skype. We are 37 teachers around Spain